What's up, guys? Look at Sports Talk 101, and in today's video we'll recap summer spring games that have been done. We're gonna look at. I'll tell you what's looking in a second. But spring games, not majority, but some spring games finished. We still got a lot more to come. I'm gonna recap a lot of the spring games, and as the spring games start to wrap up, I'm gonna highlight not every single team, but the really important ones. So today we'll look at Ole Miss. Look at Ohio State, look at Georgia, look at Alabama, look at Clemson, and we'll look at Miami. And then we also look at Auburn as well. These are the teams that have had their spring game last week or so. We're going to recap to what, to me, what we're going to see. What's some takeaways? What are your thoughts on this? And I think this will be interesting to see. Alright, so we're going to start off with, we'll look at Ohio State spring game. This game was a pillow fight. That's the best way. I did watch the game on Fox Noon, and it was very interesting. Right now to see, really, it was really very interesting to see this game. It was like a pillow fight. I'm just gonna bluntly say it was a pillow fight. Was it totally pressed? No, it was a very interesting game. Of course, no tackling. I mean, each team's going to do a spring game a little differently. One of the spring games a little bit different, but. Yeah, man, keep in mind, Ohio State brings almost everybody, right? They also added Caleb Downs from Alabama. They made some little adjustments. I saw they do. We need to fill some holes. I saw the linebacker role. I just saw what I saw. I'm gonna tell you something. What I saw from the defensive side, of course, I didn't tackle. Okay. Because I guess you don't tackle a spring game. That's the other one spring game is different. I thought defense for the most part looked like a pillow fight. Okay, defensively, of course, by the tackle, they're really good defensive players. I mean, they won. I would be surprised the best defense. I think, look, does it reflect what we see in the regular season? No. Probably because what we see in spring games may not directly reflect. But what I saw, let's look at the defense for Ohio State first, okay, and look at the offense. Defensively, I think they're going to be really good. I think in the secondary. This is where I think they're really good corners, okay? With Caleb Downs in there to secondary, I think this secondary of the defense is going to be really good. I like this defense of Ohio State right now. Will it be good? Of course, despite no tackling, okay? But what I saw, I'm telling you, it was a pillow fight. They did not tackle, but I know that this Ohio State defense is going to be good next year. They're really good players. They're going to make adjustments. Now look at offensively. Look at quarterback battle between Devin Brown and the Kansas State transfer and Will Howard. Did I see what I saw? No. They didn't run the ball as much. I know they added another Quanton Jenkins at running back, at Seven Henson at running back. Okay, and it was really interesting to see what Chip Kelly's going to run, because he's the new FS coordinator at Columbia in Ohio State. I just don't know what I saw. This was a very interesting game to begin with. Okay. They're really good receivers. Okay, Ohio State has NFL league wide receivers. I just don't know what I'm seeing. From the offensively, I think they were fine. Offensively, there was a pillow fight. This reflected, it was spring game. You can not tackle the football. You can't tackle at all, right? Get anywhere near the quarterback, Russell Brown. Catch the ball, and two defenders near there. the whistle blown, or running back near there and whistle. He did not tackle. It seems, I guess another East team does it differently. But the biggest word I have right now for House is offensive line. I saw the O line. It did not look like the O line I seen last year. Okay, and Ohio State has a really not easy schedule. They start the season off. Look, their schedule is not easy schedule. They have to play at Oregon. That's one of the toughest games. At Oregon, at Penn State, and get home against Michigan. 3 of the toughest games right there this season. That's 3 of them. Those are the 3 toughest games. The other games are manageable games. I am just telling you right now, those 3 games. Look, why is it? Look, how is it lost? Why did they lost to Michigan last 2 years ago? Right? Look, I'll say something. This is the reason why. They pushed around. They can tackle. Well, look, if they can outfit the I said they won't. Will they lose to Penn State? Maybe. Will they lose to Michigan? Maybe. But I'm saying that this will reflect what I saw offensively, defensively, that tackling. Will they help? Beat Oregon or Michigan? Who knows? 2 of the toughest games just into Penn State. This is what I saw. This is my thoughts on Ohio State. If this is the best way to describe it, it was a pillow fight. So. Alright, let's take a look at Alabama's spring game. I was curious to see if I can. I was curious to see what was Alabama's game plan, and what was getting the ball, was going to do at his spring game. So let's take a look at Alabama's spring game. What I saw of Alabama on this spring game. Let's see here. It was led. For Nick Saban was still there. Of course, from Missouri rather than on the field. Well, the book first 8 game, that's what the album comes to the spring game. Looks like the offense took a victory with a 34-25 win. With a atypical scoring game, no use of game clock. So like I said, some teams use normal scoring for football. Some games teams are really weird for spring games. I don't understand why they do it, but each team does it. It's kind of annoying. It's hard to follow along. Let's take a look at the game. Look at Jalen Milroe. What I saw from Jalen Milroe is the same Jalen Milroe I saw. Now, of course, we know we saw a quarterback. Why is the running the ball? Didn't throw it much. He ran the ball much because he can run spring games, I guess. But we saw what Kellen DeBoer did with Michael Penix. He's a really good quarterback. He's definitely really good quarterback. I will say to Jimmo. Well, we did see it. I don't know how Kellen DeBoer when his practices was how Nick Saban did. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is this spring game doesn't really reflect on anything else. Okay, this spring game was just to see finding a football back, just to see how the teams are doing. And this is my takeaways from it. Alabama. Looking. Why is something Jalen Milroe was the same Jalen Milroe I've seen all year, last year? I mean, this guy, he completed what? 3 of 9 attempts for 100 yards? So, and then, of course, the second thing I'll take away from this is depth of running back. I know they lost, what was it, Jameer Gibbs last year to the draft. I think this running back group. I think if you can say you maybe impressed. Why impressed? So impressed. I know Junior Jet Miller had a 80 yard and 2 touchdowns a day. He combined for 8-yard, 2-touchdown day. He combined for all the 3 running backs, Miller, Justin Hayes, which all combined for 122 yards, 4 touchdowns. And of course, true freshman Daniel Hill got some reps there. This is what they both said about the running back situation. He said when they saw a hole today, they hit it. Especially early on, there were some seams they were not dancing, which means they seem more and more comfortable with the schemes and trusting the offensive line. And of course, the third thing to take away from this game is the kicker position. I know it's not settled. Look, he was a really good look. Richard was a really good field goal kicker for Alabama. Look, as a comfortable fan, look, Michigan very rich. We had phases like with Jake Moody. Who's going to play? He's a really good player. He became a really good player at Michigan. And Jake Moody, we'll call him Money Moody. He's now in the NFL. He is really good. They're both good replace him. They solid to replace him. They come James Turner. He was as good as most good as Moody. He was kicking field. He was a good kicker. Now he's also in the NFL. Who's going to replace him a kicker? And that's the situation with Alabama faces. Special team. A lot of people don't value or care about my special team. I think I do. I care about special team. Special teams might be the most important position in any other team. Besides, you got offensive, defensively, but they help a team, whether a punting team, you're kicking field goals, or whatever you're doing. Special teams help you. Are very crucial in this game. Now Alabama is anything there with no record, who was NCAA a lot of times scoring. I think Moody is probably someone around there. Of course, I saw kicker. We saw freshman kind of kick some points. And we saw 4 kickers kick extra points, 10 kick extra points. 3 kickers made it, 2 different ones, and then of course technically missed 1 from 45 yards out. So we'll see what they do with field goals. Another walk-on, Upton Bellefield kick open the game, and also had attempted a 23-yard field goal, and of course another walk-on right in lead shoot back also had a kickoff. We'll see what this players do for special teams. Another thing, lack of turnovers. They did not have not many turnovers in this game, which was surprising. They could go. Look, this could be looked at positive and negative right now. Okay, this is positive. It could be either bad way. Look, offensive side of the ball. Look, listen. Offensive side, ball security is a very important thing. And it was a really they had not look offensively. They kept the ball. Ball security was fantastic. Defensively, not look. They would not force any turnovers, which can't be the consistent thing. But we'll see what they do. Come game time. In there, and of course, if I'm of course with the portal, spring portal, by the way, opening April 16th, Tuesday, April 16th. That's for this from Alabama coming portal time. I got ready. Opens up 16th all the way to April 30th. So between 16th and April 30th, they have time to see if they want to get people be active in the portal and get some players where you need to fill the players that they need to fill out heading up for Saturday in week 1. Alrighty, let's take a look at Ole Miss. Now, Ole Miss was a field day. So, if you remember in elementary school or in middle school, you had one of the days of school where you just didn't do anything, right? And you got field day. What was it? Field day? I know I did it when I was a kid too. Field day, right? Where you go out and you're on the field doing kickball, you're doing tug of war, you're doing a water balloon fight, and you're doing just different events, right? Well, that's basically what Ole Miss was. This spring game, I kid you not. I'm going to show you. This is from the Ole Miss website. It was just mind-boggling. I'm going to literally read this from the Ole Miss website. Their thoughts on the spring game, because this was literally a field goal. Let's take a look. Red and Navy team face up in a dunk contest, 7-on-7, tug of war, a hot dog eating contest, and a gold bowl gauntlet as Red come out with a narrow 71-70 victory. I keep it. This is literally. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. How I do that. Ole Miss. Thank you. Look at this. Dunk. I'm like, what's happening to spring games now? What is happening? Okay, I mean, this is just what is this? So let's see. Clipchamp to Harvard. Rebels kicked off Saturday with dunk contest with Brandon Turnage and Red team taking bragging rights. Open early, 21 to nothing. Okay, great on top. And the first of 4 quarters of 7-7, Red track first scoring a touchdown with Walker Harwood connected to Austin, saying lead to 27 to nothing. Red Navy faced up 5 rounds of tug of war again. Red Diamonds continue in the first round win, added 4 points to score. Okay, the Penny got 4 points for winning a tug of war. Okay, 31-0. Maybe broke through, running first points of day, trailing 31-4. Rest is round 3 and score to 35 to 4 more points. Now 4 more points for tug of war, 35-4. Then Navy comes back with now 35-8. Jesus. Then Red took a win, third win, and we defeated tug of war to go 39-8. Great. Red's up 39-8. Here's the tug of war. That's what I'm talking about. Tug of war. Let's see. Can I show you this to you? Am I able to show this to you? Let's see if I can play this.
This is a battle, an absolute battle. Oh, who's going to wear out first? We've got some slippage. And Blue is going to maybe get their first event of the games.
So this is the tug of war.
Blues even it up at 1.
I want to show you.
Started at Alabama, then at Tennessee for 3 years. Let's see.
Here's a dunk contest. I don't know how it was related to football. There's nothing to do with football.
Save something for later, buddy.
This is nothing to do with football.
We got 10s across the board. Chris Beard is the only holdout.
I'm going to ask them what the point of this Ole Miss was. Okay. And then look, here's some guy named. Then what was I? Okay, so what was it? Then here, second quarter began 7-7. How one again connecting again. Red lead to 46-8. Great. Then they scored another touchdown, making 46-14. Best player out of champion, Joey Chestnut, eating 20 in 90 seconds. He win, maybe 7 to Red, close the gap, 46. So it's now 46-10. I must have other because Back on 7-7, Austin Simmons connected with Lee with second touchdown of the day. Okay, 46-43, great. Right up now, another touchdown. But take it just to Jackson Dog, 56-14. I'm gonna go back. And then 56, great. Grove Gatland then take on Grove Grantway with 3 or 4 ones as remain 61-58 as the top.
Competition ready, come on now.
Here it is. See, this was the deal.
Competition ready, come
on. I'll show you this. This is literally Ole Miss's spring game, okay?
on the horses with the poles.
Real horses. You wanted to have real horses and real jousting.
Yeah.
Now at least that has really strong reference to.
Is this not entertaining?
Are you not entertained?
Part
Yeah, we should have had jousting.
I think
Why not have a duel while we're at it? 10 paces.
that kind of conflicts with let's not get anybody hurt out here in
That's a little
theory.
bit.
At least this year, there's some football lots
The
of do the drill on the left side.
joust competition. Here we go. This is the closest one we've had.
And we got golf cart now,
Blue
choose a
once
switch
again
down.
going to shove ahead with the golf cart.
Red's coming back.
Wow. Is that a blue sweep? Did they
I
win
think so.
every one?
So there's that. Okay. So 7, Navy took a lead, now 65-61. Another touchdown, then 7-3. Then, oh, here you go. This is the other part. A coaching change provided Navy 6-point lead at 670-64, but under 2 minutes remaining. Tied 70-70 all. And from 65, complete wiggle, and then in field miss. So that was, boy, Ole Miss. Jesus. Oh my. Jesus. Ole Miss. But that's Ole Miss game. Okay. Let's quickly wrap up the other games. Clemson. Best describe this game. Defense left Orange wins the game 27-12. There's about 47,000 people in this game. Of course, first coordinator were Ray for the orange, and then of course the field for the white. 10 for 13. Freshman quarterback Trey Peeman went 10 for 13, 113 a touchdown for the orange, and then 3 for 5 and 21 yards and 49 yards. Rush touchdown for white. Cape Cod had 13 or 17, 13 and 26 for 158 yards. Offense I thought played decent. The offense was at least defense. And the defense was good. I think defense played really well in the Clemson game. That's the best way to describe it. Miami Spring Game, observations from this game. First half, offensively looked good. Defensively, I think second half, I think offensively was great, especially first half. Offense was good. I know the fourth quarterback has some good moments there. Defense was much better in the second half, I thought. Of course, it's very tough to deliver this defense with limited contact. And that was from the Miami Spring Game. And then Georgia Spring Game. Not a lot to take for Georgia. I mean, this was, look, it's Georgia. Okay? It's a Spring Game. I thought the describe Spring Game of Georgia. I thought it was a good game. I mean, Georgia. I thought Georgia had a pretty good Spring Game. Offense was good. Defensively, they looked fine to me. It's typical Georgia. I thought Georgia looked fine in this game, and I really thought that Georgia did fine. So Clemson did the Clemson and the Miami and Georgia really briefly, and then Auburn. I'm gonna spend a little time on Auburn because I just want to. Auburn Spring Game. I thought it was an interesting game. There are some takeaways. We'll see more Peyton. I will see how Peyton does. Quarterback race is not over. There's a lot of question about the quarterback. Cam Coleman, the true freshman, he's really looks like he was Auburn's really. He looked really good this game. I can tell you that. He looked pretty good this game. And of course, freshman will make the mark. Cameron Brown, he's a really good receiver. Cameron Brown, a really good he's a really good receiver. I saw he had a game on Saturday. So those were some of my thoughts. Let's see here. What else we have? Other spring games worth mentioning. Any other games worth mentioning? Let's see. Any other game? What mess you need? Let's see here. Let's see here. Penn State had did they have the spring game? Did Penn State have the spring game? I think Penn State has spring game too, right? I think Penn State had their spring game too. I know Boston College has it. They okay. Okay, here we go. Somewhere. Okay, so Alabama goes Arkansas. Had a pretty decent spring game. Just let you know that this spring game was very interesting to watch. I think they had. I didn't watch it, but like I watched the highlights of it, and what I saw, they played pretty good defensively and offensively. Look, we'll see what they go come season. Florida, the first spring scrimmage wasn't great. He is okay. It's okay. Spring game for Florida. Georgia, excellent. Of course, the Kentucky was to see how Grant Gift will come to Kentucky with the transfer from Georgia. See how he was doing there. He did okay. LSU, I think their spring game was pretty good. I think they well, except for Brian Kelly and that team, looks like this team's going to be a really good team. I'll just tell you about Ole Miss. Tennessee had a decent spring game. I mean, defensively they played well. Offensively, there's some stuff they can work on offensively, but I think we'll see what comes to game time. Of course, how to tell you about Penn State. Of course, it's just a battle between offensive and wide receiver. I thought Penn State had a decent spring game. Decent. Purdue had this spring game. They had an okay game. Boston College had the spring game. Georgia Tech, Miami, Pitt, Virginia Tech, Cincinnati, Houston, Utah. I think Utah is the big one. I think Utah is really good. I think the most intriguing newcomer is, look at wide receiver Dorian Singer. He's going to be a really good player at Utah. He was he's going to be good at Utah. Houston had ways to see what they do with the new coach, and I saw some good things from Houston. Good thing. There's some decent stuff from of course, see what Brandon Shortby is going to do for Cincinnati, the transfer from Indiana, and look, it'll be interesting to see what Cincinnati does. Same team, like Virginia Tech, I think is a team that people are not high on. I think Virginia Tech, out of the two Virginia schools, Virginia Tech may be the best team in the ACC besides North Carolina, maybe Miami, Clemson, Florida State. All those teams, I think Virginia Tech is a really good team. I think there will be a more spicy team, probably not. But I do like Virginia Tech. They are a good team. I like what I see out of Virginia Tech. I like linebacker Caden Keller. He's going to be a big guy. He's a redshirt junior. He is going to be a really good player. I like what I see Virginia Tech. I'm going to be a little higher on Virginia Tech this year than most people are. And then Pitt is Pitt. They had a decent spring game. A lot of teams had decent spring game. It was really interesting to see how the team go. My biggest point takeaway was the big ones are they have to pull fight. Ole Miss's field day. How Alabama did it came to ball. Jordan had a really good spring game. It was just to see good to see football back for the most part. See how each team will do, what they do, how each team run the spring practice and spring games. A little different from each team, but there it is. So anyway, spring games are on the way. This is some of the games that happened the past couple weekends, last weekend and so. I'm just recapping it for you guys, so you guys know my thoughts on it. Like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. And I Sports Talk 1 signing out. I'll see you next video. Peace.